Welcome back again. I'm so glad to have you guys in this platform so we can talk about positive things. And this week, I think it's very important for us to focus on something that I strongly believe that can help us when we are overcoming something that is difficult. And I strongly believe that like focusing on the power of our thoughts is essential for us to become a successful or a happier person, right? So I would say when we're going through something that is extremely hard, it's so easy for us to be trapped in that thought that it's not gonna work, it's not gonna be okay, I'm not gonna make it, right? So I would just giving you guys an example from my own experience, right? So when I was diagnosed with cancer back in 2013, when I first heard the word cancer, it was very hard for me not to think that, okay, I'm not gonna make it, right? Unfortunately, the first thought that came to my mind is when you hear a doctor saying, well, you have 50% chance to survive or not, is that I'm not gonna make it, right? And then I understood that it was very, very important to focus on the positive thing. I had 50% of chance to live, but I also had 50% chance of die. Which one would I focus? Which one would I give more power to? And of course I chose the positive one, right? I instead of like seeing myself as a cancer patient, I started seeing myself as a person who had already battled cancer and had already overcame all the struggles that a cancer patient has to go through. So instead of staying bad and just like feeling sorry for myself, I would wake up every day and focus on how lucky, how blessed I was to have one more day, right? One more hour. And I wanted to make sure that I was enjoying that day that I had left, that it was a gift, right? When you have only 50% of chance, I started focusing on how I wanted to live all those days that I had left. And I didn't want to worry too much about how many I had left, but I wanted to focus on how well I would live them. So I started focusing on making sure that I was happy with the way that I dressed. I started putting on like scarves. Of course, I couldn't take care of my hair because I had no hair anymore, right? But I didn't want to focus on, oh, I had no hair. I wanted to focus on, oh, I love this new hairstyle that I can have. I love that I can wear all these different headbands, right? And and then of course, and with that I started focusing on other things like I would say food. Of course, he's ready, he's up. But drinking more water, and that's how I was able to overcome, right, the phases of cancer, right? So I think it's strongly believed that we remind ourselves of how powerful our mind is, our thoughts are, right? And with that, we're gonna take action, right? So instead of like feeling sorry for myself and laying in bed and poor me, I decided to take actions and not really live like a person who was already defeated, but live like a person who was a winner and happy for the outcome that I still didn't have, but I knew I would have. So I think that's the lesson for today. Make sure that you are very mindful of your thoughts, focus on the positive, and whenever a negative thought comes to your mind, make sure that you take them away. Just focus on the positive and revert. Instead of like, I'm not gonna be able to make it, I will make it. And the actions that I will take for it to happen are, and then have your plan all jot down. All right, guys, have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you for being here. Bye.